Okay, so these are the four things United need to do during this international break. We got to win. We finally got to win. It's been a long time coming. Whether you guys feel we deserve this win or not, I'll leave it to you guys in the comment section. But one thing's for sure, we needed this win. Amarin needed this win. The players needed this win. Us as the fans, we needed this win. It has put us in a more comfortable position going into this international break because September's fixtures are no joke. It's literally City, and then after that, we're playing Chelsea. And the last game of the September fixtures is Brentford. All those three fixtures are very tricky fixtures. All right, it's gonna be hard to get points off those fixtures. So anyway, let's get into it. All right. So here are the four things. Number one, United have got 48 hours to sign a CDM and a new goalkeeper. Clearly, the combination or the current midfielders that we have right now at United are just not cutting it. We are being exposed in the midfield. Players are running through our midfield. We do not have the midfield under control. It doesn't matter who we put in that midfield, whether it's Casemiro and Bruno, Ugarte and Bruno, Menu and Bruno, Mount and Bruno. It's just not working. We need a CDM. Pronto. And then, of course, a goalkeeper. Altay Bayinda has become our number one keeper over Andre Onana. I prefer Altay. Not to say Altay is levels above Andre Onana. No. Right? But like Ben said, he's less prone to make mistakes than Andre Onana. And maybe that's why he's being favored. But when it comes to set pieces, we are failing dismally. None of them are equipped to deal with corners, nor are they equipped to deal with set pieces. And it's not only them, it's our defenders as well. So those two positions need to be filled in this next 48 hours. It is crucial before going into this international break. The board need to wake up. They need to fill these positions. Otherwise, it's literally going to be the same situation after the international break up until January, when we can actually figure out how we're going to replace these, not replace, but buy these players that we need. And we got to figure out, okay, who in our current squad, can we use? You know what I mean? I don't know how we're going to figure it out, but something desperately needs to be done. All right. Next point, set pieces. During this international break, we need to work on defending set pieces. Now, I know it's going to be difficult because obviously we have players in the United squad that are going to be busy, involved with their national teams during this international break. But whichever players are available, we need to work on how we're going to deal with set pieces. Ruben needs to sit down with his team and figure out how are we going to deal with these set pieces. More so, especially if we do not get a new goalkeeper and we do not sort out whatever, like we don't figure out what is crumbling, what mistakes are we making in the box when these teams are coming to Old Trafford or when we're going away and we have to defend set pieces. We can't stop set pieces in a match. We can't avoid corners in a match. Those are things that we're going to deal with now until the end of the season. And if we're not going to figure it out, if we're not going to figure out how we're going to defend these set pieces, if we're not going to bring in a goalkeeper who's going to be confident enough to deal with these set pieces, we're going to be losing so many points off just primarily off that. Teams will literally win matches primarily off set pieces. And that can't happen. It can't. So United need to sort out this set piece situation because it's really not helping us. All right. Point number 3, match fitness. It's clear that players that we need in this system right now are not match fit. All right. Brian Mbeumo, not match fit. Benjamin Sesko, not match fit. Mazarawi, not match fit. Lisandro Martinez, we don't know what's happening. All right. I don't know if he's still going through his recovery period from his injury, but even after that, he needs to get match fit. And the ones I've mentioned are not the only players. So hopefully, some of these players that are going to be involved during the international break are going to get enough minutes to be match fit. So when they return, things look way better. Because there's just been times during these matches, post the Arsenal match, where we've just completely looked like we're not ready to get into the match. We start off strong, and then you can already see the energy levels dipping, which we can't have. And truth be told, I don't even know why United players are just not as fit as other clubs, as other players from other clubs. Chelsea were literally involved in the Club World Cup, right? Basically for the whole Club World Cup. And they still came into this new season ready, match fit. And yes, they did go buy a whole bunch of players, but regardless, these teams are outrunning us in the second half. They have more energy left in their reserve tank than what we have. And it's costing us. So United need to get their players match fit. The players who are not going to be involved during international break need to get match fit. Whether it's going to be playing indoor games against other clubs or against the academy or whatever, they need to get match fit. Because the first two fixtures when we return from the international break are going to be tough opponents. We're playing City away, and then we're playing Chelsea. And then the last fixture of September is Brentford. It's going to be a tough September. We need to dial in these first 3 points that I've put through. Otherwise, we're really going to have a tough time. All right. And then point number 4, let's keep it on a more lighter note. I think us as United fans, we deserve a pint. Like, we really do. I think we should go out and celebrate this win, Go out, have fun. If you don't drink, all well and good, have your little Coke, have your little virgin mojito, whatever. You know what I mean? But embrace this win. Embrace it. I know it was a struggle to get these 3 points. And like I said, some of you may argue that we didn't deserve to win. We maybe got lucky, Officiating in this game was just horrible. Mason Mount, I don't know. Look, when you watch it in real time, emotions get the best of you. And you're like, we deserve that penalty. And then you watch it back and you're like, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if we really had a good core, if we really had a good argument, to put across to say, did we deserve that penalty or not? Oh, we didn't get the penalty, but you know what I mean. And then, of course, with the Ahmed one, right? Even that one, it's borderline, you know what I mean? Because from one angle, it seemed like the foul started outside the box, but just by small margins, and then he just finished off, inside the box. But we'll take it. You know what I mean? We'll take it. In the heat of the moment, we're going to argue that, we deserved that penalty, which we rightfully did. But yeah, guys, enjoy the win because September is going to be hectic. All right. And then we go into October and it's Anfield, right? So it's going to be a crazy 2 months. All right. But enjoy the win. Go out, have fun, have a pint, just take it in because we just don't know when is the next time we're going to feel like this. But yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to say. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.